And then all right. So all right. Normal difficulty, I take it. Let's see. How do we do cooperative mode? Are you also Katakanos on Steam? Okay. Let me. I think I need to add you on Steam because I don't know if I have you on there first. Katakanos 200. No, this isn't you. I don't think so. Here, let me do this. Let me send you my friend list, my friend link here real quick. Uh, where's Discord here? Close that. Here, accept that link on Steam. Or if you just want to use the my friend code, you can do that. Just use mine. Should be good. Hmm. So if you go to friends on Steam, you might need to like I know how to do it from the actual client. If you go to add friend, you can then search, and I think you can enter under your friend code. You can add friend code. I sent it to you over Steam. It's 373-446-25. Worminator. Okay. All right. I sent you a invite. Yep. Is this gonna make me do? It might make me do an existing save here. Can I not do just a brand new one? All right. It looks like it's gonna make me choose a save here. I have one that's fairly early on. Like it won't let me pick a new game, which is kind of dumb. It's about 20 minutes in though. Does that work? And it's not like it's character turn based driven. So like think exactly what you saw when I played Baldur's Gate. I think you need. Are you selecting a character? I don't either. Um, can I not give you a character? This is terrible. I think you need to start the battle as well, but we'll let you pick somebody to play as. Okay, let you pick Theodora. Oh, then no, it didn't. Here, let's see. Let me do this. Let me load a different game because I have characters. Yeah. Let me try that. I don't want to exit. Let me go to the menu and see. Okay, so new game, difficulty, normal, continue. Create custom character. Why don't you do one too? These faces are terrible. Uh, new game. Yeah. Yeah. I'm picking some tattoos, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just trying to be quick and pick some random stuff. Make the character look kind of random. Let's see here. Totally gotta be a heretic. Um, all right, so all right, so give me a quick rundown on these worlds here. Death World, Void World, High World, Void World, Imperial World. Okay. I think I'll go Voidborn. So I think I'm gonna go Sanction Psyker for my origin. And I feel like Pyromancer makes the most sense. Or ooh, Biomancer, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna go Biomancer because I can also use. Well, hold on. Do I get any? Uh, so if you go to become like an actual attacker, I can buff you if I'm a Biomancer. I went Sanction Psyker. I'm picking my type of Psyker now. Um, but if you pick somebody who's gonna be like front line, I can enfeeble enemies, and I can give you like metabolic overcharge, which gives you an extra turn. I can give you Iron Arm, which gives you until the end of combat. I can give you a regen. It looks like I can poison enemies, so like I basically become a red mage. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Lure as my. All right, archetypes. I'm gonna pick officer, I think, as my archetype. Mainly because the next piece is I think where I'm gonna be at my best. So yeah. Officer, characteristics. So hold on, my stuff is gonna go off of willpower. So I'm gonna want to really bump willpower as much as I can, and intelligence, I think. I think I'm gonna take awareness as my other buff. Actually, I'm gonna put points into persuasion, I think. Because that will let me uh persuade, coercion, and commerce skills will get a bonus from that. Uh Patient Fortune. Arcanum Lucidius. I like that one. That's a good name. I need a good heretic name. Typhus sounds like a good name for this. Espe- Especially because I'm going to be doing a Biomancer build. Well, and that is the Lord of Decay. What's up, Aaron? Flint? No, I'm in here right now. I'm loading in. Is the game sound not showing up, Brad? Hold on. Oh, that's why. Should be there now. And the mic should be down. Hold on, I gotta bump your volume heavily here. You are way quiet right now. All right, say something.
Has the best view of the cathedral from here.
There we go.
Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
I'm trying it now. I just sent you the invite. and I don't currently have one. I can't because I'm in the middle of a dialogue tree.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am afraid I wouldn't be able to hide my familiarity with who
Good.
you are and where you come from, no matter how respectful I try to be of you and your wishes. After all, it is my primary duty to be well informed. Moreover, whatever bloodline name you used before, it no longer matters much. I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencias, and carry the burden of an heir.
I'm gonna be a blunt asshole this playthrough, I think.
Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with her ladyship. Bear it with honor. But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patron.
When you midstream and like,
And I'm
then just
the
fuck
Lord's
off
captain and master.
Yes, okay, so now I can save.
I should have been watching your stream so that I know what dialogue you chose. So I could get into
I chose basically whatever dickish things I could.
Cool. Do you have a particular reason for disturbing me?
Okay, I just sent you an invite, and now it lets me press launch to create a save from your current game and use it for multiplayer automatically. Okay, that's a better sign. There we go.
Hopefully we're both in there.
Yes, one punch. Go ahead and try hitting okay or confirm. And now I wonder if it's going to let you load your character too.
Sorry. Since like, I see you.
Son of a bitch. So it doesn't let you load your character alongside of mine.
No playable character assigned. Character assignment. Ornamator. Oh, it doesn't have my character in here. So it doesn't bring my character that I created over.
Interesting. Let me.
Is there a way for you to like just assign me somebody?
I'm wondering if there's a mod to do it. That's what I'm looking up right now.
Okay. Because I can like explore looking for us. I can't do anything. Which is good. You don't want me controlling the thing. I'm gonna 3D print these statues for tabletop gameplay. Yeah, I played a tabletop game virtually on the tabletop sometime sometimes a few weeks ago. I haven't gotten another yet. That took way longer to get off the ground than this.
Oh, that kind of sucks. I'm highly disappointed that they don't let you do. Like in Baldur's Gate, we could basically both have our own character.
That's not the case here.
It doesn't look like it. I
Players
don't.
can divide up control of the characters. In a duo run, 2 players might divvy up to 6 characters down the middle, each controlling 3 of them.
So basically, I need to. That's annoying. Basically, I need to take my character as far as I can.
Until like what your crew gets bigger.
The world
Yeah.
will bow.
It kind of sucks because it would be nice if we could both have our.
Custom characters.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Noble Guest. Anybody look like they're of worth? Servitor here. The Servitor is just a robot, I take it.
Well, no, they're a fleshy person. They've got a ton of
One
robot
the
parts,
Fon
but basically
Valencia's
they're just
trophy
like
rooms. Perhaps you would like to
slave
take
hell
a
forever.
round after your audience with the Lord Captain.
Like no one of you is allowed to die as long as like your brain still works. They're gonna build a machine around you and force you into servitude.
That checks.
What's happening? The servitors have gone berserk!
Well, I guess at the least you can watch until I get an extra player.
Yeah. I'm glad I get to catch up. Thanks for going through this one.
It sucks that they
Savor the coming storm.
like it'd be cool right here. Like if I could take one of these guys and just like assign it to you.
Okay, seriously. Well, so up at the upper right-hand corner where it says character assignment, like it's got a little exclamation that says no playable characters assigned. So my hope is, right, once playable characters become playable.
Yeah, it should. Do you want to click start battle? And I'll try and
Oh,
bang
sure.
through this as quickly as I can.
So are you're playing all these guys, or are they all?
No, these are all CPU owned.
Olivia, can I have seltzers, please?
We'll fix that in a bit, Brad. Well, how do I get the feeling this is probably going to be terrible to start?
Talking to me.
No, just as like a general statement. Okay, so abilities cost action points. Every attack has a certain AP associated with it. Okay, complete. So we're gonna go ahead. And I missed because I suck.
Ruin beckons.
Oh no.
Oh, good. You've analyzed enemies a bunch of times.
What do you do?
I'm gonna go back here.
Wow, he's got an incredible weapon skill. That's why he's squishing people with one claw pinch. He's still got 26 out of 30 wounds. Get over to this big ass gun.
I don't think I can use it. Yeah, I don't think I could use any of the guns in here.
They just want me to click the comments. It's so dumb.
I
Kill it.
won't waste my time on that.
Oh, can I not shoot from behind cover here?
If it's cover, you should be able to, but if it's obscurement, no.
I guess I gotta end my turn, which kind of sucks.
Wow.
That was really freaking helpful.
I will triumph.
Hey. You're down to 21 out of 30 points.
I target myself with that.
I need no guidance. This is beneath me.
Oh, at least
Yeah.
he could dodge.
You might be able to dodge. Ho, 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 ho. He's down to 6. Fuck him up. Take like one step out. Oh, man.
One step closer. I reject the very
In the tabletop game, you can move, and then you can charge as well. But if you charge, you can't shoot.
I don't.
hell. I don't think you were supposed
What
to be too effective.
suspiciously
You know
poor
what I mean?
timing for such an accident.
Yeah, seriously.
Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at
Yeah, Twitch
exactly
bots
the
suck.
same moment
Brad, you want to ban that
when
guy?
the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential.
If you haven't,
base. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan. I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
We're supposed to hate this guy, right? I hate this guy.
Probably. But I want to loot that guy's body first. Thank you. Can I not loot his body?
Fate beckons me.
Oh, that sucks.
Trembles beneath my feet.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like the tabletop, you get the weapons you get. Like, you've trained with them for hundreds of years, so why would you just pick up some random shit?
Fair. Alright, let's open this door.
Dude, I'm gonna... I think my library has the Space Wolves audio library. Do yourself a favor and just listen to them. It's amazing.
Your library does? What, on Plex, or?
Yeah,
Did you invite me to your Plex? I don't even know.
I don't think so. I wouldn't have really thought there was any reason to, because this is amazing.
If you just want to send me, like a cloud link to the files or something, you can. This way I'm not eating up your Starlink bandwidth.
That's only whatever.
Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
Hey, so I'm not on your stream. What kind of audience you got?
4 people currently. If you join it, make it 5.
Not doing anything else.
The majority of movements are sense signal ratios. Okay.
Our second candidate has joined us. Approach and give me your answer. Consider this hypothetical
I'm not
Ion
Nate,
6.
but it is up to 6 or 7. I do have gig upload, and I can get up to 8 gig or 5 gig upload here though, Aaron.
Eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flight's a fancy,
Dude,
you
I've
might
watched
say,
you
but
stream
attempts to
before,
install ore
so why don't I
extractors
have credits
failed for
saved
the
in
second
Bitcoin?
time. The mining crew sent to the planet's
Did you just
surface
not,
simply vanished overnight. My question to you is,
do you does
what
Plex
will
run
you do
ads?
with this poisoned treasure?
I'll be honest with you, I use AdGuard Home, and I block everything.
Thorough, but presumptuous. It took me a great deal to find one psyker who could serve me well for many years. Yet you speak of several.
Oh, well, yeah, I do have Plex Pass. I think now it's the host that needs it, not the other people.
Or do you suggest that we use heretics, who are an offense to the God Emperor's light? It would be rather careless of you to utter such profanity in the presence.
Does Nate not have Plex Pass, Aaron?
I invite you to try, you miserable vermin. I am intrigued to see how your pathetic life will.
Yeah, so do I. I have the lifetime one. Huh. I don't, but maybe because I have Plex Pass as well.
I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
Okay.
So, why are you here?
My wife says you need to drive back to Salt Lake City real quick, Phil.
Huh.
Clarity.
I
A
don't know.
luxury that few
All
of us
about
can
that.
afford. There is a
All
reason
about
why
that.
I did not
Woohoo!
explain all the details
Thank you, Phil.
of the question I posed to you earlier. Beyond the borders of the Imperium, seldom is one granted an opportunity to enjoy information in abundance. This, however, is one such opportunity. My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity, and my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic.
Let's go.
Warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness beyond the Imperium and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign. And
Is my camera, like,
and ruin
delayed
to us all.
on the stream?
I don't know.
It is
Say something
my
again.
decision alone to
Is it
determine
okay?
the fate
Yeah.
of
Okay, it is
whatever I
glitchy.
find past the bounds of the
Let me-
explored void. Every world I discover, along with all
Let me try
there is
something
to
here in a
find
second.
thereon. Resources, people, riches, and mysteries is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
All right, give me 1 second.
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna.
Eddie. Oh, well, you're synced now. Now you're teeny.
Yeah, I mean, all I did was remove the background. Is it still? Is it still glitchy or no?
No, I think it looks good.
Okay.
Naturally, some have yet to arrive on board, but you have had the pleasure of meeting one of them. Edelthrad may be somewhat disconcerted by the scale of the responsibilities that may potentially
No, I think it's
fall
still
upon his
glitchy.
shoulders. However, I have a good feeling about him as a candidate. Blood
Well,
right
now
alone
it
is
is.
not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the
I wasn't
bearer of a
lying.
warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful.
I'm gonna have to drop
If not
down
for
the.
role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake.
All right, give me 1 more second. I'm gonna try adjusting that down. That's what I just did. I just dropped down the camera. Let me. Uh, let me go back to this. All right, let's try that. I might need to adjust the floating head.
Do some jumping jacks to see if it's working.
I don't know if it is. Let me. Trying to figure out why I can't. Oh, because it's locked. Let's do that and bring that back. That looks better. Let's try that for right now.
I got a padded room background of than this.
I know you do.
His kinship to me is most distant, as is yours. Nonetheless, he does bear the name von Valancius, even if he avoids using it publicly, and as such,
Let me,
strictly speaking,
I'm gonna
can
adjust
be
the game
considered
settings
my heir. That door, however, is closed to him.
and
Voigtvir's
try and,
performance in his current role
do
is
that. Let me just finish this
satisfactory.
cutscene.
Or it used to be, at least. Impatience. I am rather fond of impatient people. They are not as quick to resign themselves to circumstance and more
Maybe.
eager to show initiative. Even if I do choose Edelthrad as my successor, I will still require loyal advisors. The skills and knowledge you acquired in your former life may prove invaluable here, in the Coronis Expanse. It says in your profile that you bear the brand of sorcery, albeit sanctioned sorcery that is permitted in the service of the Imperium. I am accustomed to the presence of psychers at my side. More than that,
I'll
I
check it in a
value
second.
their unique abilities highly. Perhaps that is why I am so intrigued.
I did just
by
do the update
Elfrad's
today
candidacy.
to do the
A
multi-stream, and
rogue
it's also
trader
outputting to
psyker
YouTube
can
right now.
achieve great things indeed. However, psychers are fragile creatures. And
I wonder
as
why they're
such,
not
I would
using
rather have a
AV1.
replacement standing ready
I
in
mean,
the event
AV1
that
is so much
something
more efficient.
happens to Edelthrad.
All I can think is, do I look like I know what a damn JPEG is?
Output. It's using the NVENC H.264 encoder. So I think I could change it by during the stream here, unfortunately. But what I can do, actually, I can do it just right now. Let's see. Is it set to high? Let's do medium and see if just doing that helps. Maybe not. I don't know. Can also just try disabling the NVIDIA broadcast for it. Yeah, we'll switch over to kind of the drawback to this way is I don't really have a good that will have to do for now. Better? Looks better. Yeah, let's just be that broadcast.
Moreover, your remarkable mental abilities were noted in your profile. If you can find a way to exhibit them in the service of the von Valancius dynasty, well, so much the better. I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge. Sometimes I forget that people without direct access to a ship's bridge may not know the first thing about how a void ship travels between the stars.
Good.
So the warp
Vessels
warp
such as this one are
is
capable of
like
leaving real space
this
and traversing into the warp
alternate
and otherworldly
reality
dimensions of
universe
cruel and
ruled by
unthinkable
chaos
forces.
and the
By
chaos
entering
gods.
it under the protection
And
of
when
the
you're traveling
Gellerfield,
through the
we
warp,
shorten the route
you
to our
are
destination.
like
Crossing
you are
distances that would
amidst
require
chaos,
hundreds of
and
years in a matter of
sometimes you
weeks
go into the
instead.
warp and you never come out
Sometimes
at all, let
days or
alone when
even
you want to.
hours. That
And
is
the
how
way that
humanity
the
spread
human
across the galaxy.
realm has
That is how
access
we
to
were
the
able
warp
to build the
is
Imperium, which
through the
spans
Emperor,
millions of stars.
the Emperor, God King, whatever, and basically they feed psychers to the Emperor like 10,000 a day to keep his access to the warp open to allow warp travel.
Okay.
You can
So there
start
are
by
no
not
good guys
asking
in this
questions of
universe.
this sort. I have no need for sycophants. I will draw my conclusions when an opportunity to prove yourself arises. As for when you will be granted that opportunity, only the God Emperor knows. Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Kind of want to shoot him.
Enough,
Seriously.
Avalar.
Like,
Such
what is
hearsay
there to
amuses
do
me.
on this barren
Idira
fucking
eagerly
wasteland of
retells
a
me
ship?
everything she learns
Spread
from
some
the
rumors.
whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is thousands of years old. It has enough hidden
Can I swear on
nooks,
your stream?
malfunctioning code
Absolutely.
Now that I've
and
been
unused
swearing on your
compartments
stream.
to make ignorant folks speak of
I-
suspected
my that might
dwelling
be rated
inside
for adults only.
bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live.
Well, but you're like inevitably I'm gonna curse, so I just have it set to that.
System, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers and rivals. Besides me, two
Sorry
other
this is
rogue
taking so long,
traders
Phil.
exist in the Coronis Expanse,
Dude, you're fine.
and each
I
of
love
them
Warhammer.
possesses resources
should,
comparable to mine.
Like,
Perhaps you will
the,
one day
the
assist
Space
House
Wolves
von
audiobooks are
in
awesome.
surpassing both of them
Um,
in affluence and splendor.
The Eisenhorn
I
series
set the
is pretty
course for
great. He's an
Rykard on the
Inquisitor,
demand that
and it's like,
for a very specific reason.
man,
Perhaps
they're
I
written
shall yet
so
apprise you of the
clunkily.
purpose for this voyage, but now
It's
is not the
enjoyable.
time.
Please do, Aaron.
Observe, learn,
Yeah.
absorb. It will take time for you
I'll have to
find
check it
your
out at some
bearings aboard
point.
this
Right now I'm in the
vessel
middle of
and position.
well, I
Eventually,
just started the
I will
Stormlight
find a
Archives by
post that
Brandon
suits
Sanderson,
you as I did for Edelthran.
and so
Okay.
Until that time comes,
I got a little bit to go on that. I literally just started it, the first book, and I think I'm like 100 pages in.
Man,
And
I've got Mars Rising to get through that Seth recommended, and then I don't know some other thing that I've got. Like I was flying a lot, so I got like 20 hours into another book I can't remember the name of.
You should-
disturbances reported
Yes,
on the
did shit
adjacent
while he's
decks.
migrating, man.
Seneschal, if the need arises, protect
you
the
should check out
new
Mistborn when you get a chance.
It is possible that the chance
Alright.
to prove your
Uh,
worth may present itself sooner than you may have
In the
anticipated.
Stormlight Archive as well, Brandon Sanderson does like really good hard magic systems. And so they're written pretty well overall. That's a lot of blood. I need more blood.
It was only on and off that it gave us.
The monsters demand
Alright. I think so this is the battle we tried initially that failed.
My place is at the fore.
Okay.
That's a lot of people. There we go. I'm buffing this guy.
Stay vigilant. Glory of the Imperium!
Wow.
One fewer target.
Am I not gonna need to do anything? Because that would be awesome.
Out of my way!
How dare you, sir?
Okay, cover. They're marked.
Let's see, what do I want to take cover?
Get back on the side. Doesn't matter.
I'm thinking right here.
I will triumph. Death shall reign.
I won't waste my time on that. This is beneath me. Ruin beckons.
Not a lot of camera controls, huh?
You can, mouse will zoom you in and out, and then Q and E will turn it around.
Alright, yeah, I mean, I was doing middle click for the turn, but I don't like zoom in and see the gore, man.
Chaos guides me.
Uh-oh, Chaos guides him. Damn, she is badass. 71 damage she just
Reduced to dust.
I mean, all these guys are badass. They make me look weak. But I feel like my character is going to be better for late game.
I am your doom.
Has he got a Melta? Let me see.
I wonder why it doesn't show up here.
What Melta weapon? Oh, it's so cool. So much better than my head cannon.
I need no guidance. I reject the very idea.
It looked like you just
I will
point
not
blank.
stoop to this.
Theodore.
This is beneath me.
Oh, your ballistic skills through the roof. Why is that? Buffing yourself right now? You got 80 ballistic skill? That's outrageous.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Tells me everything about it.
Death to the heretics!
Got a base value of 30 and a kill them. Yeah, you're buffed with plus 50 ballistic skill. Wow.
All right, I think we're going to get a new character
If you
soon
with you
here.
and clear a path to the transport
I
line.
hope so.
Do not let a single whoreson survive.
A single horse on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The
This false sense of security.
offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to
Mm,
the
thanks for,
harsh
watching, Aaron.
warp travel. Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the arch-militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
All right, so I guess I got to find this arch-militant, and then maybe I get a new character.
I'll start looking into it.
Anything over here? No. Okay, let's just go straight ahead.
Let's seize the opportunity.
No, nothing there. Okay.
In 40k Rogue Trader, you can add another character for your friend to control only after you have progressed through the initial part of the game. Specifically, you can create a second custom character or hire a mercenary once you gain access to the bridge and the mercenary creation system, which typically happens a few hours into the game.
Well, that fucking blows. But we'll get there, and I think you can control a character earlier than that. You just can't control your custom character that you'll identify with.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
I don't trust this guy.
Always on time, eh, Coonrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, pull yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Yeah, you need a companion. Even Claude says it typically happens within the first few hours. Earliest companions you can include are Abelard, Cassia, and Yadira.
Destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe
A
case
Psyker
of
who can be
warp madness?
recruited
Have some of
relatively
my
early
crew lost
depending
their
on your
minds and
choices.
forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
Your
I have not yet received word from the
Seneschal,
Engineering regarding
who
any
joins very
Delafield
early in the
failures,
prologue,
but
first chapter,
communications
is
were already
Abelard.
unstable half an hour
So-
ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure.
I also want to kill her for some reason.
And I have the means to
Because I feel like that's the thing you're supposed to do in this universe, is like fight for power and take over your superiors.
Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if
Hey,
he is
so-
unharmed. A psyker aboard
Where's
a ship
Abelard?
that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
Hope you're in this for
I
the long
tried
haul.
to locate him, but the last thing
Oh,
I
yeah.
known about his
Dude, I'm down to
movements
play.
is that he arrived
We might have
on
to do Tuesdays, though,
transitional
instead of
deck
Mondays.
18.
Because I go to the range a lot on Mondays.
Okay.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately.
No.
Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle.
You could do Tuesdays and Wednesdays if you wanted to, but I know
March militant with
you got the
me.
family and
There
whatnot
is
as well,
case for
so.
study. And it appears we might encounter
That's a
heretics
big
along
one,
the way.
If I may, Lord Captain, Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could
Kill
use some
this guy.
support.
Got the wall
After
off.
all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the house as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's psyker powers.
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand? Kunrad, keep an eye on our spirited guest. You are personally responsible. Mort!
Okay, maybe we get a guest here that you can control, which I'd love. Because I feel absolutely terrible not having you be able to play.
Wait, what'd you say?
Hopefully we get a guest here that you can control.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm not sweating.
Are you ready to head to 18?
I watched you
It is a
stream
long
it.
walk, and you do not even have proper gear. I see you have quickly earned Lady Theodora's trust. If she is already sharing her closely guarded secrets with you.
I'll be right back though.
Okay.
But that is no longer relevant.
I just got my ass knocked out. Alright, man. I'll see you later. Gotta wait for Phil here. While we're doing that, maybe I can get sound alerts working. Cool. If you're still on, Brett, can you try doing a sound alert real quick? Alright, you gotta hit something to continue as well.
That's late. Can't do anything. Yeah, hold it.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest.
Did it
There's
play?
an important mission to complete during our visit to the warrant chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Ah, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
Cool. So, just so you know, Phil, what you missed, that dude knocked us out from behind like a dickhead.
Son of a bitch.
How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You
I
have
told
the
you we
option
should have
of
hated this
sharing
fucking guy.
voluntarily, or
Dude,
I
I'm with
will
you.
Squeeze it out of you myself. We are in the anteroom of the Warring Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it.
I feel like I'm
The gates
obligated
the
to use my
chamber
psychic
are
ability.
guarded
What do
by
you
the
think?
Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind.
Yeah, seems
You
like your only option.
will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
The Emperor!
Well, I couldn't do it. I tried.
Oh no.
I successfully failed. You carefully inspected the design of the gate cogitator. What immediately catches your eye is the strange alloy that was used as material for the machine's components, some of which are unfamiliar to you. You suspect this might be some kind of archaeotech relic. The center of the gate begins to move with screeching and groaning of metal. It leans forward, closer to you. Its lower jaws open with a dry-out shriek. Much wider than the jaw of a living human could. The servitor's mouth is filled with sharp, metallic fangs. Blah, blah, blah.
What you got here?
All right, let's do it. Well, if they're closed, you're beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you lean against the gate, you can catch your breath. Maybe even close your eyes. Pretend. Blah, blah, blah.
The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance? Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
What?
There is still another way. Embrace true power.
Let it be known that by my will and by the true words of this document, I appoint the person to... I'll just let y'all read it.
Escort the child of the house to safety. Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup.
Voxmaster, restore communication with the Navigator's sanctum. I am trying to
Well, I think I need a weapon.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations. Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Cool.
All I can't play is the Vox Skull. So, what? Did the servitor implant you with something?
I don't know. Let's see.
Well, his body's burned for a while.
Yeah, they do.
Intriguing.
Where do I go? Oh, maybe over here? Yeah, that's gotta be it. Or not.
I tread a path unexplored.
Trying to figure out where to go here. Any ideas, Phil?
I feel like you gotta turn
The
the
world will bow.
turn the giant scroll. What are those controllers? There's more servitors on the left and right.
Yep.
Oh, map, right? Because he was trying to get you to
Yeah.
second star.
Why can't I open the map here? There we go. How do I get... It's... Oh.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Hear music.
I do too. Like, I can't figure out how to get out of here, though. No one was reached. A simple order of the Sentinel. Oh. I think I know what I have to do here.
Oh. Cutscene.
Run, fools, or fall!
Oh! 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 I think we got you a player.
Oh, yeah.
With the chainsaw sword.
Right half.
I think he needs more blood.
Right half from twain.
Master,
Blood! Fuck you!
whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you...
Master, with all due respect, what nonsense are you saying? Kunrad?
Okay, well, I'm not playing yet. I'm watching someone else play. I'll call you when I'm playing.
Saint's blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster. You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
What have I been saying? I need a goddamn weapon!
Alright, hold on though.
Now you both of them. Oh yeah.
Finally. Also, do I need to heal? Like,
I reject the very idea.
oh, you might need to actually be the one to apply it.
It says I'm playing a character.
Yeah.
What do I need to
No.
apply?
I think you need to do the heals. I don't think I can, because...
Oh. Wish I'd been paying attention how to do stuff. Alright, chainsaw sword, strike, brace for impact.
It should be in your bar, I think.
Like on the bottom? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt.
I want to be a
That is
heretic.
the least of our problems.
Let's fuck
The
them up.
ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So,
Don't make
apart from
references
scattered
to current
Voxcasts, we
events,
have
Phil.
no
Don't make
information to go on.
references to current events, Phil.
But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the war and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive. I am no helmsman. Oh, God Emperor preserve me, navigator. However, I've spent my entire life aboard void ships equipped with warp drives, and I know that portents such as these do not bode well. It could be that the Gellerfield has fallen. Perhaps the navigator was struck down by warp corruption and is fighting for the last shreds of his humanity as we speak. If we get thrown off course, we will be forever lost in the war. Naturally, we would likely not have long to live in that scenario. But I will not resign myself to such an outcome just yet. You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a Vox cast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive. You mean to say you did no such thing? Warren Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort. The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and
Tech
caused the
priests
Sentinel
are
to awaken.
because we've lost
But then,
all of our ability
why did none
to
of it
actually
happen when Lady
understand
Theodora did the
technology
same?
in the 40th century. And so you have an entire religion based around keeping it going. And that religion is only permitted by the Imperium because it's technically heretical. Because, you know, otherwise we don't have it on.
Good to know. Good to know.
During warp transit, the sanctum is closed to all who are not involved in traversing the Empyrean. And for good reason. For the navigator to open their third eye and perceive the way, the sanctum must be bathed in the energies of the immaterium. Only a navigator can withstand such an ordeal. For the rest of us, any contact with the warp is fraught with perils such as loss of sanity, spontaneous mutations, and death. I
Because the
concur
warp
that
gods are
under
going to take
ordinary
you over.
circumstances, interrupting the navigator's solitude would be equivalent to suicide. Right now, however, our sacrifice could prevent the demise of a rogue trader, a void ship of the Imperium, and all her crew, armaments, and equipment. The choice is obvious. Lady Theodorus. Which one? The last one I received was about the Navigator's Sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well, and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course.
Alright, Phil, lead the way.
Let us proceed.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and
I love the epic, like, tonality of dialogue.
and with all your
Dude.
might, destroy those who have dared!
Like, it just makes you want to go punch someone in the
Lord Captain
face.
is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward.
Oh, that's when you do that. Okay. Alright, Phil, let's get some fighting in finally.
Alright, combat begins with tactical phase. You cannot attack or take other actions, but may try to take up advantageous positions. Select a character, click on a cell you want to move. Red cells are inaccessible. It's space to start the battle. Alright, so I'm gonna move right here.
Alright, I'm gonna kind of stay back a little bit, but still in kind of a position to do anything. I can't don't really have a spot where I can get in the cover, unfortunately, so...
Death to non-believers!
Yeah, Phil, death to non-believers.
Chaos guides me.
And they're heretics. Your new companion is a warrior. Everyone specializes in melee. And drawing an enemy's attacks. Yep, charge. I'm using a melee weapon. I can't shoot after a charge. Adjacent to an enemy, LMB, the strike ability.
Oh, this is your attack, okay.
One fewer target.
Fuck you, guy. Okay. Now I can...
Can you do one of those shift 1 or shift 2 attacks? The brace for impact.
I'm gonna charge. I guess fucking that. Which gets me out of the way of that guy. That was fun. I guess melee weapons can make attack of opportunity.
Yeah, so when you walk away
Cool.
from someone, you get they get an attack of opportunity, basically.
Gotcha.
And then I don't think you can do any more, so if you want to end your turn.
How do I do it?
There should be like a little green thing. Yeah.
Okay.
To the weak.
Pain and
I got my
duty
back
go
turned to
hand in
him.
hand.
I serve
Okay,
the
dickhead.
ruinous powers.
Oh, there is friendly fire.
Just a minor setback.
Yeah, just by area of attack or burst.
I am your doom.
Like if you're using a single shot, you're not gonna hit me. But if you're like using a
Wait,
melta
did-
weapon or
what?
something like that,
Did you use the attack your own person?
let's. Oh, yeah, area of effect, right? He tried to get me, but he missed. Gets some guts. Maybe you could
Satisfying demise.
get some of these guys that are within melee range of me.
I will
Like,
try.
yeah, but they're all distracted with you. This guy was gonna come with me.
All right,
And the bodyguard.
I just buffed the shit out of you.
All right, we're
If you have like a
Yes.
sweeping attack, that would be perfect right now.
They're like the aftermath of an orbital strike.
something like that.
Crush the feeble.
Shoot-ha!
Upon the weak.
Shoot-ha!
Purpose guides me.
Finish him.
Charge.
All right, we got some experience points here.
Advance the level of your character.
Time to leave my mark upon the galaxy.
Does it let you handle it? Because if it does, I will let you handle it and not mess
Yeah, I
around
can
at
order
all.
my own upgrade.
Okay.
Choose skill.
All right. Guess gotta put a rank into officer.
Okay, so demolition. And then
Let's see.
what? Maybe. Where do I set it? Where do I make it next? Okay, cool. Whatever.
I guess I'll put it into commerce. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Tell me when you're ready.
Oh, I think I'm ready.
Oh, only the rogue trader has the right to perform this action.
Sorry. All right, so we got a
Okay,
zone
you have
map
the right to-
here. And we're going to the Navigator Sanctum.
Uh-oh. Oh no, sister.
Here, on the threshold of the blinded guide, doom comes from the heavens.
Master, watch your head.
Whoa.
Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abala, how they sing.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing.
Right, look at the walls, they're oozing.
I have
Yeah.
no answer.
The music paired with the dialogue is just chef's kiss.
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me.
Hey.
Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. And you, Fawn Valancius, are a sorcerer too. Just like the other one. Lady Theodora must have grown so fond of psychers she wants one to replace her.
Officers frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the opposite deck at once. I repeat, gather on the opposite deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
Let's counterattack.
That's Edelthrat.
Here's
Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other air lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrad's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still
The
hold on
mercy
a
of the
little
warp.
longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
What? You think Lady Theodora didn't ask me to peek into the darkness behind the backs of those she sees as her prospective heirs? I have seen you. I have seen the footsteps of your past and the wounds of your heart.
Whoever they got to voice her is amazing because of the laugh.
seriously.
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Enginseer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks. Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
All right. Let's see. Do you want to control this one too, or no?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, no, what do you think? I don't need two characters for crying out loud.
Okay. Let's see.
It's
Where are we
supposed to
going
be
here?
out. That's crazy. Okay, so
Let me know when you're ready to go in, because I think we got to
Yeah,
go
I'm
in the
good to go.
store. Okay. Yeah, we should probably save.
where are they shooting from?
Up ahead.
Let us savor the coming storm.
Let the blood flow.
Yeah, I'm playing now.
Oh, you didn't move your character into a better position. Crap.
I moved him as far as I was able to with my.
No.
Sure.
Oh, that's cool.
I love games. Then I told watching. Do I practice?
Might hear the next generation gamer, but I'm still driving.
Pathetic. Sometimes, when the day's over,
You're low. You're shut here.
I practice doing this. I really love
Thank you.
that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And I can follow up with a charge. Oh, I need line of sight.
what can I say?
Okay, I can use the hologram to gauge effectiveness.
Cool.
I'm gonna go here.
Shut up, bad guy.
Ruin beckons.
He dodged. But that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and buff you. And give her a buff as well.
Who's that? Oh,
Adira, it's Adira.
oh, that's who those crocodiles are?
Mm-hmm.
Those are one-eyed creatures? I mean, no-eyed creatures? What's that?
That is not my destiny.
Area of effect. Got yourself a little bit.
I did.
Oh, that's area effect. And is it Reno's bad guys do that? Is that the power that makes them do that?
Mm-hmm.
I got this guy on the right if you get the guy on the left.
Okay.
So bad. You have to get out of it. And there's only one of them that can get them all. Is that one of the guys too? Is he the guy?
Good guy, bad guy, good guy.
Oh, that's Cobra's the bad
I
guy.
mean, you talked about Warhammer, little one. There's no good guys.
Oh, so these
Only
guys
less
are
good
the
guys.
These guys, the pulling that.
What can I get out of this?
I don't think there's anything that you can do, unfortunately.
Who's that
Yeah.
guy?
If I'm closer to you, then I'm the first thing I go for.
Hey, who's that? Another actor? Oh. Who's that?
Wish.
No. What's the big guy?
I believe Master Vespider still lives.
Oh, he does.
Well, the servants are
What is
but
that
the chamber,
right?
thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp.
Oh,
Well,
that nice.
we have a chance of leaving this place
the
alive.
guy.
Wounded, exhausted, fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one.
We have to get.
Your time is short.
Is that the team? Is that the team of monsters?
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
It came from beyond. His body
Is
is
he
not
the
his.
team?
I don't know.
He is the team because he's in the tail.
It's March.
Take us. Be the king.
Run. Flee from this place while I still
And
have
that's
the
all.
strength.
I
I
will.
can contain the intrusion, but not for long.
I'll hold
We
the
must begin
sign
the
because
translation.
we don't know
Leave the wall.
who tried.
But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
What do you think? Is there anything we can do here, Phil?
I don't know.
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman.
Who's
if
that guy?
he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join
You really
forces
can't
with
have
Edelstad
mercy.
and his people.
Like, you can't be
I
thinking
believe we
about
will also
how to
find
save
Lady
this
Theodora
individual
there.
because,
She must
again,
have heard the call to
10,000
arms of the
psychers
service
are fed
god
to the
relayed to
Emperor
us
every day
earlier.
just to enable work from him.
Vespaidas,
Oh,
good luck.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
All right. Oh, hold up.
what? Play the scorpion thing after.
So we can loot.
What?
Like what?
Okay. Listen, I was full of it.
I swap playing that scorpion thing.
Eddie, can you get off my lap? It's so stinking hot. Okay, where you can watch your movie. Okay, I'll turn the sound on so you can hear it. So I have to follow you. This is lame.
I think so, yeah. Okay, I think...
Oh, seriously, like, how am I supposed to...
To leave the
How do you
location, collect the
emulate-
remaining trophies.
And now I can't mouse to the corners of my screen either.
Oh, what do you need?
Why don't I put mouse to the corners of my screen? Alright, I'm coming.
Okay.
Embrace true power.
And we go to the officer's deck. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and click.
96%.
When we get another person, I'll assign them to you.
Your ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
Haha.
I shall pity not your enemies. I
So
shall
we were
heed
Adeptus
not their
Sororitas.
pleas.
What was that?
Somebody shoot these
We're Adeptus
I
Sororitas.
shall betray
The Battle
not your
Sisters?
tenets,
Okay.
nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me.
They're
Leave me
ridiculous.
not without your
They have
grace.
cherubs.
I told
They
you
have
he would protect
cloaked
us.
mutant
My
robot
God.
babies.
My light. My emperor.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Oh, I get to play as her.
Your face. It is unfamiliar. Who are you?
Allow me, Master. Sister Argenta, sacred warrior of the Adeptus Sororitas. Sister, this is Master von Valancius, a member of the Rogue Traders House.
The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelstrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation. So I suggest we all do just that.
I gotta go option 3 here.
That answer does you credit. Only the truly righteous would be so provoked by the accusation of heresy.
Oh.
So being an asshole is the right thing.
Righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Overseer of Middle Deck AL-84, my lord. We were rounding up everyone we could find in the attack compartments when we ran into an ambush. Just about every enforcer fell. These are the survivors.
Massacre, my lord. And heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air. I saw people going mad the moment they breathed it in, screaming about seeing their dead comrades, tearing out their eyes. I implore you, my lord, be on your guard.
Through this door, I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Alright, so... character assignment. Unless you want the Psyker.
No, whatever's cool. I want to play with her. She's awesome.
Then her it is. Oh, there is loot over here. Hold up.
I tread a path unexplored.
Oh, goods. There we go.
What you taking?
I'm putting everything in cargo. Which I don't know if there's a benefit to that or not. Is there anything else over here? No, there's more loot over... There's more loot over here, okay. All right. Now, which way are we going here? Oh, there's a door right here. I suppose this way. I suspect be ready for battle in here.
Okay. Saving, yeah.
The world trembles beneath
Here
my
we go
feet.
again.
Call that one.
We got this Argenta.
Let's go here and here for my characters.
Fascinating.
I'm good with mine.
Okay, it's with a burst brain, running brain, 60 shaker. Cool. Alright, so I am up.
Stay away from that side for right now if you don't mind. Because as soon as it's Adira's turn, I'm gonna try and lightning bolt that cluster. Or I don't know if I can like mark it somehow.
Oh, I can't shoot. I can't see. Okay, cool. I'm going here.
Nothing. But of course. Be gone.
Okay, cool. What is this? No.
More heretics.
Not the Scryer's job.
We'll give you forewarning.
Was that you? Or
And then we will... Oh, it's your turn again?
Yes. What's next?
I'm not so sure. That is not my destiny. Not the Scryer's job.
Oh, right. In every combat phase, Psychos get a phase, and then combat gets a phase. So it's possible that, like, your Psychers is called on twice because it's two on the Psycho. Can you give me suffering?
I will triumph.
Oh, I almost just hit one of your characters here.
One step closer. I need no guidance.
It's your call how you want to approach it. You might be able to go up and kill the other guy first.
Oh. Let's go leave it. Attack of opportunity. That's in the front. Please.
On it. Farewell.
Death to non-believers!
I think those are use cases.
Purpose guides me. Ruin beckons. I will not stoop to this.
Okay, watch the left flank. I'm gonna go right up the middle of the board.
Those two guys that are dead ahead, if they stay together, which I don't think they will, I could probably get them both with the lightning.
I've got this cleave here. And then they-
Or not.
Then,
Do you want to try and charge this guy? Can you charge this guy and get him up here on the top right?
yeah, he turned away and I fucking shot him. That's awesome.
He done fucked up, Ron.
Alright, let's get the chick in the fight.
Eradicated. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Eradicated. Oh yeah, just put your guns up, put down more.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Anything cool in here that we can snag? Holy shit. What's your sword currently? Your sword's higher. By the way, you can see if there's anybody that has stuff that you could take. They highlight orange.
Yeah, I just noticed that. You've been beating me to it most times. Been sacked up with the chips.
Intriguing.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
It
Okay.
won't open. The damned heretics have blocked the door, trembling at the thought of our approach.
A melter charge will help. There's probably one around here somewhere.
Do you have a pistol? Can I have a bolt quick, because you can use them as melee weapons.
Everything I had went to cargo.
Okay.
So we'll have to figure out how to.
Powers unseen uncover my path. Perfection.
Or to make a logic skip. Good. Where'd you go?
The Whispers taught me how.
All right, let's level up real quick.
I am not afraid to embrace the revelations that make others shriek and cover. That is the difference between me and ignorant filth.
Or not.
I guess so.
Are you lost, my heir?
An apparition. A sorceress. Apparition. Trick.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
I am a rogue trader. I am wherever my will demands me to be. Would you prefer to be elsewhere at this time?
But
Indubitably. But
that's ugly.
are you ready? I
Oh,
can lead you out of these flames.
Ugly.
Show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat.
That's what they did to Horus. Don't do it.
Do not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
No, but I will.
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Adolf. What are we waiting for?
What are you thinking, Phil?
I'm thinking dogmatic. Let's get this guy. But maybe the iconoclast, get the people off the bridge, do the right thing.
You want to do Iconoclast?
I thought it was my decision to make. That's weird. Why is it, you know? You look away and the illusion breaks, Simbear will heat instantly makes the skin burn. That can't be good. Gotta be should have walked in. Dogmatically.
Okay, I'm gonna try and level up real quick.
Yes, yes, yes. So bad.
Where did she
Okay, wait.
go? The thing that was standing in front of us in the fire? I could have sworn.
To the same place all unholy visions go. Do you want to follow it, witch?
Maybe I can shift this
Triumphant
one up.
as always.
And then over here, and there's goods over on that bookshelf. Okay.
Embrace true power.
I feel like you must fall all the way across the wall. Okay. There you go. You just walk my way and you're able to way across.
Too late. We are too late. Or perhaps Edelthrad and his escort never made it here. Which would be even worse.
Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak, without us.
I like that she's all about the fight.
My lord, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us. So now we will follow you through...
To the bridge. If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance.
He's,
I say there is one thing that I find most troubling.
guys.
The Lord Captain's
that's
Voxcasts. They are still
fodder
coming
to the
in,
wood
even
chipper.
though it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now,
Like,
at the head of
see
the
how they look
counter-assault.
much smaller than
I
that.
feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers? With your permission, I suggest that we confirm for ourselves that she is not. We can use the same elevator that Lady Theodora and Mort headed for earlier.
Lady Theodora and more. We didn't make it to the meeting over there. That's
Okay.
that just teaches you to be pious, I guess.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Looks like an elevator.
It does, but I don't see any kind of like... I think it's got to be over here.
Oh, the map. Oh, it even shows you where there's loot on the map, dude.
Yeah. We missed a bunch, but I really don't feel like going back for it.
Got it.
Oh, you got that loot? Okay.
I got a door.
Over there.
Hold on, before we go there... This was like a secret door, I feel like. No? Oh no, that's to the Lord Captain's quarters.
The world trembles
Okay.
beneath my feet.
Is there anything, like, of value in here? No.
Look at that. I don't know if they're funny. Question. Oh, okay.
Okay, let's go to the Lord Captain's quarters. I think I'm gonna have to wrap up here soon because it's almost 30.
Yeah, hold on.
But let's see if there's one more battle we can do real quick.
Oh, dead astronaut terrain guy. For my terrain in Warhammer, I 3D printed a bunch of dead guys.
I think she's dead.
Yeah, I think it was a what you call it? Projection.
Hold on, I want to see what's in here. Like, what's this pool of water?
Power
No missile. Okay.
Alright, there's a bunch of loot in here. If you want to go see the guy that I'm looking at right now, my character. Chill.
Helmet of the Devoted Protector.
I think you can take that and use that. I don't think I can.
Yeah, like I don't know how to apply it to me.
So click
Put it to
I.
my stuff. Hey, okay. Cool. So yeah, I put it accessories. Cool. Can I have these Prestos? Stud revolver? Yeah, can I have that Presto?
Oh, maybe I can't do it because it's not. If you hit I, what does it give you?
Yeah, I was able to take from cargo and put it in my inventory.
Okay.
Just super duper. Oh, Stephanie. Server scroll anti-gravic component.
I'm gonna equip this well-maintained revolver.
Now, if they maintain like the gameplay from tabletop, then revolvers are melee weapons. Ooh, Rogue Trader's Cloak grants +5 fellowship for each enemy. For each enemy in a 2-cell radius. Grants +5 fellowship. Oh, for each enemy. Okay. So every enemy that's in a 2-cell radius, you get +5 fellowship. Is this something you want?
Yeah, probably good to have. So if you click I, what do you see in the inventory?
Just my stuff.
Do you see a melta charge ×2? A Medicaid advance?
Yeah, that's my stuff. I see the Rogue Trader's Cloak too.
Okay,
so it looks like we can both just use them.
So it looks like it's probably a joint inventory.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
I tread a path unexplored.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear
It's
a
like
thing.
a
Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Yeah, this is something else.
Lord Captain, who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere.
I think number 2. What do you think?
It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that Mort was here, and he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
So, auto pistol shot was the cause of death?
Yeah, the auto. I mean, Maybe like I was strangled or something. She can touch him. Oh, sure, it's okay. Yeah, okay.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in the warp. I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure. Tainted witchcraft.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Are you confirming fighter? You want to call it?
Intriguing.
Beware the ire of the witch.
Come to chaos.
Well, I think we found a fight. Alright, so we have different armor proficiencies and what they do. You're up first. I might hit you, by the way, with where you're at, with my attacks.
That took that. Right, so I'm gonna charge.
Perfect.
What a satisfying demise. I won't waste my time on that. I reject the very idea.
There. Oh, I probably should have read that through. Alright, I'm gonna apologize in advance if I hit you with this attack. Unless you can back out of there.
No can do.
Should have gotten more distance. I thought the right
That
end
is
guy
not my
was
destiny.
gonna hit my off.
I'm not so sure.
To enjoy this game.
I know what is to come. Anything else? Be calm.
Try and get me. Try and get me. It's okay. Get me.
No can do. But of course. Stop mocking.
That's a method of
I've suffered worse.
gotten to like all damages reduced by 20 or 20.
Purpose guides me. One step closer.
Will do. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Purpose guides me.
What is this foreboding? Was that you? Or on it? That is not my destiny. Will do.
She dodged it.
She dodged.
Good job.
Only 983, man. You should be able to finish that thing.
18 plus 23 plus 23. pretty decent generals.
Death shall reign.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother.
You nailed it.
Don't deserve. Wow, the talent that I get to choose now for the soldier skill
Yeah.
is crazy. There is a huge list. It's good we can finally equip other weapons. That's cool. Actually,
Choose a talent.
oh, whenever an enemy attacks the warrior's next melee attack against that enemy deals an additional +5. And I have it doesn't stack, but it reactivates after the next attack. Okay, so now I can equip artillery weapons, like this last pistol. Oh, I never fixed that helmet. No, it's on it. Oh, what's your intelligence? Because mine's 30, and this is a Grace of the Oblivious amulet. And if the wearer has less than 35 intelligence, they get +5 toughness.
I'm not interested.
It's not the seneschal's job.
I'd rather not. That's not the seneschal's job.
Give me a second here. I'm trying to pick. Whenever a psyker heals themselves or another character with psyker power. I'm basically trying to determine what ability I want. Just the flesh wound. Alright, I just added poison to my repertoire for that character. And let's see.
The light of terror shines from us.
That seems valuable. Unnatural luck. Yes, you know what my intelligence is? It's 45.
Okay.
All right. I'm good for tonight, personally.
Okay.
Why don't we